Hey folks, how you doing? So right here we've got the Garmin Venu 2 Plus. This one just came out a few weeks ago. And right here we've got the Galaxy Watch 4 that y'all probably already know about. So these two watches are extremely good in whatever they are doing. With these ones you can track your heart rate, stress level and respiration rate 24/7. You have enough internal storage so you can download all of your favorite playlists, tracks and podcasts right to your watch. And you have Garmin Pay or Samsung Pay, so you don't need your wallet anymore and just can pay with your smartwatch. And of course you have a lot more. So what we do today is compare these two watches and see which one is better regarding the battery life, the price, the accuracy of the health and the GPS tracking, the navigation on the watch, and a few more features that we get on these two watches. So before we start with the video, let me introduce myself. Hey folks, my name is Leonard and you're watching a product video. Now feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you like my content and if you want to help me out a little bit. Alright, let's start comparing the battery life of these two watches. And the Galaxy Watch 4 lasts about 1.5 to 2 days with all of the health functions running in the background 24/7. I got quite a few notifications, the auto brightness was turned on, and I did 2 workouts for about 45 minutes with the GPS and 1 without the GPS. As for the Garmin Venu 2, that one lasts a little bit longer with up to 2 to 3 days of battery life. Of course, I had the same features running in the background, I did 2 workouts and got quite a few notifications. So overall, we cannot say that one of these watches is bad regarding the battery life, and only charging them every 2 days isn't that bad after all. I mean, if we look at our smartphones, we have to charge them like every day because they don't last much longer, and so we have to do the same with our smartwatches. Now, just by looking at these two watches, you can tell they are very different. I mean, they have round watch faces, but that's basically it. On the Galaxy Watch 4, we get 2 customizable physical buttons on the side of the watch. With this one, we can open up all of our latest tabs, go to a previous page, or connect them to one of our apps for a quicker access, like Spotify or our workouts. And by long pressing the top button, we get to the Bixby voice assistant. Also, this watch has a rotatable physical bezel. Well, I have the classic version, so I have the physical bezel. If you're running the active version, you get a haptic version of it. So what I want to say with that, you can not only swipe on the screen with your fingers to get to a new tile or to your apps, you can just use the bezel to scroll through all of that or even in your workouts. Great little feature that only this watch has, as far as I know. Now, this watch is also water resistant, you have an always on display mode, even though you have to be a bit careful since this one kills your battery life very quickly. And you have a Corning Gorilla Glass DX for a screen protection, so you won't get any scratches or break the screen whenever you bump into a wall or you drop your watch. As for the Garmin Venu 2, you can see we have a cool looking stainless steel bezel and 3 buttons on the side of the watch. Also, the back of the watch is made out of stainless steel, which is making this watch look very high quality, which it is. Now the lower button is customizable. Right now it either takes me to the music controls or to the voice assistant. Depending on your smartphone, the Venu 2 Plus either uses Bixby, Google or Siri as a voice assistant. Now unlike with the Galaxy Watch 4, we can only swipe up and down to go through our different apps. And we have no other way of scrolling through them. Just like the Galaxy Watch 4, this watch is water resistant, has an always on display mode, has a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 for the screen protection, and you get a microphone and a speaker for the voice assistant. Now talking about a speaker and a microphone. With both of these smartwatches, you can take calls and answer calls right on your wrist as long as your smartphone is nearby. You can call your friends either by looking for the number in the contacts book or punch in the number in the dial pad. On the Garmin and on the Samsung, you are able to download all of your favorite tracks, playlists and podcasts once you have downloaded Spotify and hooked it up with your premium account. Once that is done, you can listen to music offline without your smartphone whenever you go for a walk, run or whatever. Just plug in your earbuds, leave your smartphone at home and you're ready to go. Both watches have a 24/7 heart rate monitoring, stress level tracker and a sleep tracker. Even though both watches are a little bit different. On the Galaxy Watch 4 you can detect if you are snoring during the night, and on the Garmin Venu 2 Plus you can detect your movements during the night and your respiration rate. And I never thought that I was moving that much during the night. You can download all kinds of apps on these watches, even though I think the variety on the Samsung is a little bit bigger and better, but it's just my opinion. You have customizable watch faces and all of that standard stuff like an alarm, timer, NFC payment, calendar and a stopwatch. One great thing both watches have, fortunately, are customizable workout screen. With these ones you can choose how many different metrics and which you want to have displayed during your workouts. If it's just the time and your heart rate, or even more like cadence, mileage and pace, I mean you can choose. One of the biggest differences between the Galaxy Watch 4 and the Garmin Venu 2 Plus are the notifications. Now on the Garmin, you can only read the message and quick reply to them. At least you can customize the answers, but that's about it. whereas in the Galaxy Watch 4 you can really answer to messages. Of course you have quick reply options as well, but you can use the speak to dictate feature to write messages, send emojis or type the message, which takes a little bit longer. If you install the Gboard app on the Galaxy Watch 4, you can swipe to write. That's a little bit faster, but the first option is definitely my favorite. Alright guys, everyone knows that Garmin devices are known for their GPS accuracy, and I can say it is true. Regarding the health accuracy and the GPS accuracy, the Garmin Venu 2 Plus destroys the Galaxy Watch 4. So right here we see the GPS map of the Garmin Venu 2 Plus. It may not be as great in the city as in the park or outside of the city, but still very impressive. It is almost spot on when I zoom in on the lines. The Galaxy Watch 4 is also great outside of the city, but when it comes to the inner city GPS tracking, it is still a little bit off. Maybe not that much, but the Garmin Venu 2 definitely is better overall. Now as for the accuracy of the heart rate, the Garmin Venu 2 Plus once again is the clear winner. As I was comparing both of these watches to my Polar H10 chest band during my strength workout, the Venu 2 Plus was only off by like 2 beats in the average heart rate and 3 in the maximum. Whereas the Galaxy Watch 4 has an average heartbeat of 127 compared to 95 of the chest band and 5 in the maximum. So for everyone who likes to have an accurate GPS and heart rate, I can only recommend the Garmin Venu 2 Plus or even the Garmin Venu 2. That one is also good. So folks, the price is probably the point where most people are making the buying decision. Just to let you know, I'm rocking the 42mm classic Bluetooth version of the Galaxy Watch 4, and that will cost you right around 300 euro. Now as for the Garmin Venu 2, that one is a lot newer and will cost you 450 euro on the official store right now. And the difference between these two watches isn't that great. I mean, you have a few more features on the Galaxy Watch 4 and you have the benefit that it works great together with other Samsung products like your earbuds, your tablet, your smartphone and stuff like that. And the Garmin Venu 2, with that one you have the benefit that it has a better GPS and health tracking and a slightly better battery life. Now up to some extras that you can only find on the Galaxy Watch 4. Now you have an ECG function, blood pressure measurement and a body composition. Now I don't think that I have to explain what an ECG function is, but in order to use it, you just have to put your finger on the top right button and wait for 30 seconds, and after that you get your results on your watch and on your smartphone. The body composition is almost the same. Right here you have to put your 2 fingers on both buttons on the side of the watch, and after a few seconds you get to see your body composition, which is your BMI, BMR, fat mass, body fat and a few more. And as for last, the blood pressure measurement, which is pretty much self-explaining. But if you want to see some tips, tricks and hidden features about the Galaxy Watch 4, I got a great video for you guys right here. And if you want to know more about the Samsung ecosystem that I've just mentioned and want to see how different Samsung products work together, I got a great video right here. And all that's left to say is see you next time. Peace.